everyone, I'm Hammi. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be a budget closeout for the month of September. The total income that I was able to budget with in the month of September was 64,320, and into savings I allocated 2,000 rupees. Fixed expenses I allocated 30,515 for the month, and cash flow category I allocated 5,000 rupees. This was for a festivities. I did have some money left over from my festivities fund. I had around 190 rupees, I think, and I just let it stay in my checking account as a buffer. I am not accounting for that. So yeah, 5,000 rupees is what I'm considering that I spent on my festivities for the month. And variable expenses I budgeted 16,500. Sinking fund I budgeted 7,000 rupees, and into my financial goals I allocated 3,305 rupees. And in the month of September I was able to complete my third financial goal, that was to pay off a personal loan of 13,200 rupees. For my variable expenses and my sinking fund category, I like to track my expenses because there are some money which is left in some of these categories that I'll be carrying forward to the month of October. I'm sorry about my setup, it's a little messy, but it's late at night and this is the only time where it's quiet and I can film. Otherwise during the daytime, even if the lighting is good, there are too many noise outside and I've still not learned how to edit audios. So this is what it is, and I'm a little sleepy. I had a really bad allergy attack today and I had to take a cetirizine and I'm feeling really drowsy. I have been feeling drowsy the whole day. So coming back to my budget, these are the categories and this is the rollover money. Rollover money is the money that I carry from the previous month. And this is the section where I have put down what I budgeted from this paycheck in the month of October. So when I combine both of these, this is the actual budget for these categories in the current month. For my food and groceries category, I carried over 370 rupees from the month of August, and in September I budgeted 5,500 from this paycheck. So when I combine both of these, the actual budget for my food and groceries for the month of September was 5,870 rupees. So all of these are like that. Petrol, the budgeted amount was 3,000. Eating out was 1,500. Eating out is a new category that I started in September because I was going crazy with eating out. It was pointless. I would go out to eat and then I'll come back and have a stomach ache. So in order to check eating out, I started the eating out category. Personal category, I had a carryover amount of 337. I budgeted 3,500 and the total budget for the month was 3837 rupees. And for my miscellaneous category, I had a rollover of 30. I budgeted 3,000, so the budgeted amount is 3,030. So likewise, all are like that. See here, my car maintenance, I had a carryover of 1,000 rupees and I budgeted 3,000, and the amount that I had for the month was 4,000 rupees. Medical also, I carried over 324. I budgeted 500 from this paycheck and the total amount was 824. Pets, rollover amount was 1150. I did not budget anything in the month of September because all the dogs, they have got the vaccinations, all are fine. I use this money only for vet visits. For their pet food and everything, I include those expenses in my food and groceries because they are also a member of the household. So it's better that way. In my vacation category, this is my family trip category. The rollover was 4,500. I budgeted 3,500 from this paycheck and the total amount is 8,000 rupees. So now coming to my spent category, this is the section where I write down whatever I spent in the month. In food and groceries, I spent 4,820 for the month, which means that I had a balance of 1,050. Petrol, I spent 2,500 for the month and I had a remaining balance of 500 rupees. Eating out, I spent 690 rupees and I have a remaining balance of 810 rupees. Personal category, I spent 2,955 and I have a remaining balance of 882. I bought some loungewear this time. I went to Reliance Trends and I bought some loungewears. It was long due and I'm somebody who find it really tiring to shop for clothes. I forget shopping for clothes, and then when I don't have anything to wear, I start panicking, and then I'll panic buy, and then nothing will fit me. I am very careless when it comes to clothes, and this is a real struggle for me. Now coming to my miscellaneous category, miscellaneous covers everything that which I have not budgeted for. So for my miscellaneous category, this month I spent 6,920 rupees, which means I am over budget by 3,890 rupees. Miscellaneous is a very tricky category. I still struggle with it a lot of times. I don't know how much to budget for miscellaneous because this is the category from which I fund for things that I've not expected. This expenditure was because there was somebody at the hospital and I did help them out a little bit, and that is also the reason why I was over budget. In my car maintenance, I had 4,000 rupees and I went for my car repair, and my car repair cost me 13,300 rupees. So I was over budget by 9,300 rupees. Medical category, I didn't spend anything, so the amount that I've left is 824. And for my pets also, I didn't spend anything, so I have 1,150. What happened to my pen? It's a new pen, it shouldn't go bad. And vacation also, I didn't spend anything, so I have the 8,000 rupees here. So this shows that I was over budget into my categories. For these two categories, I had to take out money from my savings. I'm over budget by 3,890 in miscellaneous plus 9,300 in my car maintenance. So this is a total amount of 13,190. I'm basically over budget by 13,190, but the leftover money that I have in my food and groceries, my petrol and my eating out, I will be putting that money into savings to compensate. That is an amount of 2,360. So 2,360 minus 13,190. 10,830 is the official over budget amount. This 10,830, I am thinking of putting it back into my savings from my October paycheck. I cannot keep dipping into my savings, otherwise it will get depleted. So this is my budget closeout for September. Doing a budget closeout actually gives me an idea of how much I spend in each of the categories, and when I know that, when I get a rough idea, I can then decide how much to put into those categories in the next month. So that's why I do budget closeouts. And I have noticed that most of the times the expenses are quite the same. We tend to spend money on some particular categories. Each of us have that weak point, I think. So yeah, that is all that I have for today. And if you're still watching, and if you like the video, do press the like button because that helps a lot. And also do consider subscribing. I hope to see you soon in my next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.